drill, yeah, yeah. I see any jig, got clear like a wig, got cheat like a whiz, yeah, yeah. You know what it is, yeah, yeah. I'm on my biz, yeah, yeah. Cause I got the riz, yeah, yeah. I got the riz, yeah, yeah. I got the riz, yeah, yeah. I got the drill, yeah, yeah. I see any jig, got clear like a wig, got cheat like a whiz, yeah, yeah. You know what it is, yeah, yeah. I'm on my biz, yeah, yeah. Cause I got the riz, yeah, yeah. I got the riz, yeah, yeah. You ain't gotta ask, I gotta get.
Yo, 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 what it do, people? This your boy, Chevy D, Chevydtv. We back. It's episode 5. You feel me? Got my co-host in the building today, Miss Sabrina.
Voila.
Voila.
How y'all doing, people?
You good, mama?
I'm great. How you doing?
I'm good. You're looking good today. You're looking good today.
Thank you.
So what's going on in your world? Anything new popping with you today?
Well, you know, in my world, so hopefully y'all could come out on Wednesday night. I'll be at the Bamboo Room. Shout out to DJ Daddy Fats and Prince the Poet. They got poetry and karaoke on Wednesday night. They got some good drinks and some good food, so that's something I'm getting into. I've been there a couple of times, so we trying to keep it going. Come on Wednesday night.
Y'all make sure y'all go out and support. So you performing in that?
I perform a poem, so it's an open platform. If you have a poem, like, I'm not like a profound poem. I'm an artist, entertainer, and things of that nature. But I just like, it's a good vibe, and I just wanted to get on the stage, and I did, and it was so amazing. The vibes are great.
True that, true that. Well, I had a chance this weekend. I got to meet some, I would say celebrities. I don't know if they celebrities or not, but cause everybody their own individual to me. But I got to meet Mr. Edrin James, the great Hall of Famer, NFL player. He was hanging out at G5 last night, having a good time. And also they had, who else they had in the building? Let me see. John Wicks. I don't know if you know John Wicks. John Wicks, that's a Kodak Black brother.
Okay.
Sniper gang, you know what I'm saying? And this is Miss Scarlett. She's actually from up north.
You posted that.
Yep, she performed last night. So y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube so y'all can check her out performing live at G5 in Miami.
Okay, now.
And who else we had? Let me see. Mr. Bryant McKinney.
Okay.
He's also an All-American ex-NFL football player, you know, hanging out at the G. And then Miss, hey, ain't nothing better than when two supermodels give you a shout out. Y'all make sure y'all go check out Miss, I can't say her first name, so I don't really want to say it wrong, but y'all see it on the video. And Miss Charlotte Lavish, check them out. They doing their thing out here. They models. And of course, beautiful as you can see. And they doing their thing. Yeah. So we gonna get into our first topic of the day, which is our music. Yeah. And our first music review today is coming via,
I said red dot or no dot. So who you shooting with?
Big Slim.
All right.
Big Slim. Let's see what Big Slim got.
Winning lottery numbers coming up.
Yeah. Humble beast, nigga. Look. Do anything, but you don't wanna wake a beast. You ain't heard that it's best to let a sleeping bear sleep. Like a baby who ain't eat, like a dog who ain't eat. Man, I'm coming at your head and I will not be discreet. What make a nigga think that he can play with me? God forgives and I don't. He's still working on the G. I'm still running from the streets.
I already like the flow. I like the flow.
Yeah.
I like the vibe. I'm feeling the look. I like her look. At first I thought Big Slim was a guy. I don't know why. Maybe from the cover it wasn't like a close enough picture, but
you know.
yeah. I see she a female.
Exactly.
She got a nice
She
flow.
doesn't have the feminine style, but however, shout out to Big Slim. I don't know Big Slim personally. However, I did meet her in Miami. I want to give a shout out to DVD Global Impress, excuse me. She's always providing a platform for artists. So I was at this event with, I want to give another shout out, DJ Ben Hop and Shy, where they just had a platform for artists and Big Slim performed. And let me tell you something, her music was rocking the place. And then when she was introduced, they said she was from Palm Beach. I was like, hey, I live in Palm Beach, you know what I mean? All the way in Miami working, doing her thing. So
561.
Hey.
That be sometimes, man, not to get, that's a whole nother subject, but 561 it's a lot of talented artists, but
Indeed.
you never really get to know about them because nobody really support each other. It ain't really a fan base, so there's no one to really push you out there so people really know your name. But man, you can be super talented in Palm Beach.
Listen,
some good
there's
talent.
a lot of talent in Palm Beach.
Definitely.
I still pray before I sleep, but it's motherfuckers like you make me keep my bullets clean, make me keep my tunic tucked, just in case anybody wanna run up. I was asleep, but they woke a nigga up. Now what's up? I'ma keep that tunic tucked. Anybody wanna run up? I was asleep, but they woke a nigga up. Now what's up, nigga? What's up, nigga? Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga. Fuck, nigga.
Big Slim, y'all make
Yeah.
sure y'all go check out Big Slim
Go ahead now.
from Palm Beach. She just dropped this 6 months ago, so she out there working.
Yeah.
And we always supporting
And I
the
think she was
acting.
something else that's newer too. She dropped something not long ago, so.
True that,
Hey,
true
hey,
that.
hey.
And next up we got, who we got? Moneybag Yo.
Oh yeah.
Moneybag Yo dropped a new video.
Ice, 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 ice. Ice, 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 ice. Okay. Go. I see all them shots, them niggas throwing they indirect though. Fuck my baby mama, she still mad about my ex-hoe. Soon as I pop this XO, I'ma be looking for my next hoe. Like any minute, money more.
Nah, Moneybag off the rip. I'm starting to, in my opinion, I'm starting to hear that same, to me, little bounce. That he started I don't know. I like his ad libs and stuff, but this one sounded a little repetitive.
Okay.
And
So for me, I'll say this. I'm a Moneybag Yo supporter and fan because I have written to a lot of his music. For this one, I know I heard it a couple days ago because you said it just dropped, right?
yep, 6 days.
Okay, so the thing about it is, Moneybag Yo, you made a whole song about say fuck your baby mama. I mean, damn, I get it. Like sometimes, you know, those baby mama, baby daddy relationships are not the best. I know I was a baby mama who probably talked a lot of dirt about my baby father. However, and I'm sorry, I'm going kind of on, but
No, you good.
as an artist, I've told myself that I want to make a song apologizing to my baby's father because this world is so hard, and sometimes, although sometimes people have a lot of shortcomings, you know, I think it's better to bring each other up than down, and that just comes from growth. Because trust me, I'm very spicy. I was that baby mama that cut you out from sun up to sundown because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. But just taking a lot of things into account, you know, the upbringing and different things like that. Sometimes a person just is not fit to be a parent, whatnot. But you don't have to bring him down.
Right.
So he made a whole song about F your baby mama. I mean,
Maybe she called. I think he might have mentioned in the song she called the feds on him or something. What if your baby mama called the feds on you? Or try to put you in jail?
That too.
You know.
I
So,
get it.
but I like it. I got a little bounce,
I
but
get it.
it's that comfortable. I think he's staying in his comfort zone too much with it. I want to hear Moneybag spit some lyrics.
she got the best though. Flamingo. Rappers think soon as we meet, they get a verse for free. No sir. Hate when business get personal, pay the standard fee. Right now, bitches think soon as we fuck, they get a purse from me. She like, I know you seen me call, why you been weird to me? I'm not. I put that shit on, can't be fucked with when it come to fashion. This one here hit different, one of 18 white from Pristine. A&W soda cream, I mix mine with codeine. That's my favorite drink. Pull up, take a sip with me. Let go. Big 5 said break that shit out, no point in pen and pinching. 100 pizza, shot off gumbo, touchdown in the trenches. Sometimes it be true when she texting my phone about bitches. Sometimes. Who told you I did that shit? She.
And that'd be another thing too, like him and Yo Gotti already did the, you know, the chicks talking too much and you know, always trying to be on FaceTime while they with them and stuff. Like you done said that, you know, to me already enough. So I just want to hear something different. You know
I think if the song wasn't called F My Baby Mama, I'd F with it better or more, you know what I mean? Because I like me some Money Bag. He just be...
But he barely mentioning the baby mama though.
That's the thing. That's why I'm like, why have to be a whole song called F My Baby Mama?
He talking about
everything else. Bitches, this, that, money, what I got on. So okay, it's baby mama though.
He done said all that stuff already. So so Money Bag, you know, I'm just saying when you go back into Yo, you know, kind of put a little bit more effort into it. This one I'm gonna if I had to rate it on an A to ABCD, I'm thinking C.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all know how the grading scale work. A the best, D would be. Hey, I'm giving this a C.
Okay.
So I want to hear something that's gonna bang the club, something I ain't or haven't heard him say before, and I'm good. He's still my ad-lib king. His ad-libs, I love them. They be on point.
Yeah.
But Money, I want to hear something new, man. I want to hear something new.
Chevy has spoken.
And now we have our comedy reactions. And today, up first, we have Will Sylvans. Now, Will Sylvans is a comedian that I discovered. He's one of mine. I think he was doing like a Laugh-A-Palooza or a Def Comedy Jam, maybe something with P. Diddy, I want to say, but he was in the lineup of those guys when he was first trying to, you know, start off, and he's African. So, you know, of course, he's going to bring that Michael Blackson type effect, because they, you know, shout out Michael Blackson, he like the pioneer of that African comedy and stuff. But I love when they come out with the accents, and he pretty much talks about like his parents and his dad and stuff a lot. So let me just play something, because I'm always talking. All right, let me see. Will Sylvans.
To do well in math, science, but I always failed English, and my dad would get mad because, you know, my dad came from Haiti. He figured we should take advantage of these educational opportunities, and I was just bad in English, and my dad would just scream and get mad. Why you mess up English? Why you grade so low like that? Why you mess up your grade in English like that? Why you do that? Your grade every year so low in the garbage. Why you do that? Your grade so low. Well, maybe because my English at home ain't the same English at school. That's why I do that.
Right.
Y'all made your mother point with her mouth. My mother used to point with her mouth. They get mad when we couldn't figure out the hell.
I'm done.
Yeah. So I like his accent. And have you ever heard a Haitian or African use the why you
Of
do
course.
Why you do this?
Why you why, baby? Why you do that?
Nah.
Yeah, so definitely in the Haitian household. I know he mentioned his dad came from Haiti. I don't know if he's Haitian or, but he said African. But the islands and just definitely Haitians.
Yeah, man. But that's Will Sylvans.
All right now.
And who we had up next? Y'all gotta go check him out though.
Yeah.
The Real Me.
The Real Me on IG. So this is someone I've come across. She makes little funny videos. So hey, let's check her out.
All right, let's see what she got going.
On the motherfucker, it's a wake and bake motherfucker. I got a little biscuit right there. Don't you hate when you trick sugar baby trying to fuck you 2 times for the price of 1? You be like, no, Mr. Henry, now you know I don't play like that. I can't do that now, Mr. Henry. You wanna fuck 2 times, Mr. Henry, you gotta pay 2 times. He be like, I've been getting you money all these years, you ain't never did nothing for free. Like, cause nothing in life is free, Mr. Henry. You taught me that. I went to Bible study with you. I went out my way and went to Bible study with you. That's all I can do, fuck.
Lord.
Listen.
Mr. Henry? Mr. Henry?
You ever had a sugar daddy before?
I never did. Might need one. Anybody, uncle, granddaddy? Hello.
I'm gonna be able to
talk about anybody, uncle, granddaddy, hello. Let me check out one more video. Are you looking for what they call the new ones now that be wearing them the little shorts and stuff?
Hoochie daddy.
Hoochie daddy.
My son need a new pappy.
Right.
My friend and I was talking about that song. It's so funny. It's a mess, but Hoochie daddy.
Was it this one?
to wake and bake motherfucker. Don't you hate when motherfuckers talk to you about some shit that you ain't asked nothing to fuck about? And then get mad because you don't fucking agree with that shit? I mean, really, people be thinking dumb as fuck if you really just listen to people. It just don't be making no fucking sense. And I don't got time for that slow ass shit. Move real fast. I don't got time for that slow shit. See what I'm saying? I understand a lot of shit. And you can vent to me and all that. Your secret tape with me, all of that shit. But you just can't be venting no dumb ass shit. Like, you gotta have some kind of goddamn sense. You see what I'm saying? That thing for you is to make sure that I kind of agree with what the fuck that you finna fucking tell me. Because if I don't, I'm gonna fucking tell you.
Hey, that's me too. I'm a Tars too. How you find out about her? How you?
Just scrolling through IG, I believe. I've seen a couple of her videos. I definitely see another one. I saw another one, but I saw her and I was like, okay, comedy review. But I agree with something she said. You ever have somebody who just call you venting, but just because you venting to me, I'm not, and I don't agree, I'm not gonna agree.
Almost like if your girlfriend called you and told you about a situation, and you kind of listen and you was like, well, it sounds like you was wrong in that situation. And she ain't expecting you to say that, and you be like, well, you was wrong.
I'm gonna say one more thing. This is another problem I have. If you call me and you're venting and I give you 1 to 2 hours of my time and I tell you what I think you should do, we go over it, and then you call me the next day expecting the same thing, and then the next day and the next day. I had to tell a friend one day, I was like, listen, I already told you about this. When you call me, don't call me about this.
Right.
Because it's over. By now, it's over. Like, just let it go.
Right.
So you got to set them boundaries, you know.
Yeah. That could be a let's talk about it. Boundaries.
Boundaries are important.
Having boundaries in your relationship.
Friendships, work.
And with your kids as a parent. Ooh, boundaries.
Let's put that on the list.
Movie and what we got going on. All right, so name that movie of last week was what was it? You want to read it?
Oh, I ain't got my glasses on.
Oh. Take the what and leave the what?
It's right there. Take the what and leave the what?
Yeah, what movie that is?
Come on.
Drum roll.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Take the what and leave their what?
That's a throwback first time I got on the shotters, I was in college, man. That had to be 02, 03 probably.
Oh, wow.
And somebody was selling bootleg copies, because everybody first time seeing it was bootleg. But
Probably.
bro, that is a good gangster shotter Rastaman movie. If you never heard of it, you want to go check it out, man. Hey, shotters, man. Shout out to, I think that's Damian Marley.
One of the Marleys,
man.
Ow.
And name that song and artist. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man.
What we got?
Where'd that come from? Drum roll.
Michael Jackson, Beat It.
Beat it.
Beat it.
Just beat it. Beat it.
Beat it.
Just beat it.
No one wants to beat the beat. Okay.
All right, so we got a new movie line.
All right.
Life is like a box of chocolates. Life is like a box of chocolates. Y'all chime in the comments and tell me what movie and who said it in the movie. Life is like a box of chocolates, you know?
I'm going to try not to say it.
Yeah, don't say it. And our name that song of the week is Was At the Job When No One Else Was There. And that's just how she said it too. And she was dead serious. Cause she was at the job when nobody else was there. Well, she thought nobody else wasn't there, but that other lady was in the bathroom waiting on her to leave. You feel me? But yeah, so y'all tell us in the comment section what song and what artist was at the job when no one else was.
Come on now. Somebody know the answer.
You feel me? And what's new?
Video producers, it's always so difficult to find a podcast recording software that does everything you need. But I found Riverside, and it's a podcast.
I'm not promising you that I'm not going to eat chicken anymore, because then I'm going to go to Jamaica.
So, today in What's New, before we play her video, this is our nurse practitioner. Her name is Lorianne. That's Miss Lorianne. And pretty much she's talking about her trying this no meat diet for 30 days. And she's letting you know, the differences in her body and how she felt and her appearance. Just as far as like changing her diet just on a no meat type of basis. So I'm gonna let her talk a little bit. Let me see where she at. We gotta go back to her. All right, where's she at?
I'm not promising you that I'm not going to eat chicken anymore, because then I'm going to go to Jamaica, and I'm first stop, Jerk Chicken Man. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is in February, my husband and I both decided that we were not going to have any meat for the entire month, just because we wanted to kind of clean up how we were eating, jumpstart our healthy lifestyle. And we lasted 24 days. We didn't quite last the entire month, but honestly 24 days of not eating meat for me personally was a game changer, and it was an accomplishment, because that really is the longest I have ever went without eating any type of meat in my adult life, in my life period. The first thing I noticed was that my bloat was going away. When I tell you I was just always bloated, I might show you a picture, I don't know, because that picture just looked terrible. It looked.
When you eat meat, do you typically feel bloated or any kind of way? Does it make you
I don't know if necessarily bloated, but I think it takes longer to digest, so it kind of sits there longer. So I don't know if I necessarily feel bloated, but maybe once I try not to eat meat, I'll be able to determine.
But have you ever tried to go
I did.
without eating meat before?
I did, and I failed. Listen, I was on some. I'm not drinking cow milk because that's for babies.
I'm not promising you that I'm not going to eat chicken anymore, because then I'm going to go to Jamaica, and I'm first stop, Jerk Chicken Man. up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Lori.
Miss Lori wanted to
She
talk.
wanted to come back and tell us.
Yeah, she wanted to talk out of turn. But what you're
So
saying?
I'm gonna make it quick. So I attempted to stop eating meat, but at the time I was with someone who we were foodies. We like to go out to eat all the time. So every time we went out to eat, I end up just buying sides because I'm not trying to eat meat. And I got clowned so bad to the point where like I feel peer pressure to eat meat again. But that's a personal choice, you know. It was just not fun to go out to eat because it was always like, why aren't you eating this? You're eating sides, blah blah blah. So I failed, but that's something I like to revisit.
And me, I'm a straight up carnivore. Like it's like I gotta have some meat on my plate. So just recently this month, this how I even got on this. I decided to try to take that same journey and try to do the no meat thing. And I feel like the third day. I mean, cause I ate a carb salad. I mean, it had
the ham on it.
Right, it had a little piece of bacon, had a little piece of grilled chicken. So I think for me, I don't see myself going no meat, but I can't change my diet as to how much meat I consume and then which meats I consume. Like meat, I can see myself going with no beef or no pork. But the chicken, come on, chicken ain't did nothing to nobody. It's the
Well, I don't know about all that blood.
Well, it's the people that's doing something to the chicken.
That part.
And then it's doing something to you. So if you get some farm-raised chicken, you might be all right. But if it's processed and...
So I have this, and I wish I would have showed you before, because while we were working on this show, talking about this, I saw some vegan meals, and it looks so good. I'm talking about chickpeas, fried plantains. Some people use, like, mushrooms and season it as meat. So I'd like to get into that. Just looking at the picture, I'm just hungry.
I see that the non-meat diets usually be based off like the mushroom as the protein or the meat.
Yeah, they kind of like recreate a different version.
And what else they use? Like tofu sometimes.
So I like to stay away from tofu because I had this girl when I was in class. She was a vegan, and she was like, tofu is so bad. She went off on when we had a discussion about tofu. Anyway, something about it. So I would like try to stick to like chickpeas, and then there's another fruit vegetables. I forgot what it's called, but they use different vegetables and make it appear and taste like meat. Just not vegan meat. So I don't know that, but
and soybeans, I think chickpeas?
Chickpeas, yeah,
is another one that they use a lot.
Listen, when we're done, I'll show you this. It looks so good.
Look at her. She over there. Look at that.
Honestly, 24 days of not eating meat for me personally was a game changer, and it was an accomplishment because that really is the longest I have ever went without eating any type of meat in my adult life, in my life, period. The first thing I noticed was that my bloat was going away. When I tell you I was just always bloated, I might show you a picture.
She had a little pause moment like that. She wanted to say go so bad. But her mouth was like, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that. Yeah. It's going away. She wanted to say go. She had a little slight go.
I don't know, because that picture just looked terrible. It looked bad. It looked so bad. I'm embarrassed of myself. But I was so bloated, and one of the things was I know TMI, I was not pooping. I was not going number 2 on a regular basis. And
yeah, they say like eating red meat, it do stay in your intestines, you know,
it takes longer to digest.
Right.
Yeah.
And then it's just like the toxins are just sitting there longer than just the average vegetable or fruit.
And another thing she said, she was like TMI, you know, and we all do it. You know, it's good to poop regularly, you know.
Right.
I'm a registered nurse, so I'm just letting y'all know, like, having a regular bowel movement.
Right. Because it do constipate you, right? Don't the meat?
It can.
The meat. cause constipation and stuff.
I think I was just backed up because of the crap that we were putting in our body and what we were eating and consuming. So I immediately noticed that I was going number 2 at least once a day. The bloat was going down. My body felt lighter. I just felt good. I honestly felt good. The next thing I noticed was my skin. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of my skin because my skin was clearing up so much. Another thing,
I believe that part too, because a lot of the videos that I've seen on here where people have switched, you know, to the no meat plan, everybody say their skin, you know, looks a lot better, it's smoother, and then they show like how her face had the little bumps and stuff on it, but that stuff just automatically goes away without even a cleanser or anything. So that automatically tells you that it's got to be some kind of toxin, you know, in the food.
And then if it's not plant-based, I think we mentioned also just trying to, well, plant-based would be good. So we're talking, when we say plant-based, we're talking about fruits and vegetables, right? Instead of like processed food and things of that nature. Because all that stuff, what you call it, that meat, lunch meat, Kraft cheese, all that stuff, it's all processed food. So, you know, I'm speaking it into existence for myself, a healthier lifestyle, because that's something I do want for myself. So I'm trying to encourage y'all as I encourage myself.
My thing is, in America, how do you avoid processed food? Like, how do you eat healthy? Because even if I feel like, even if you buy organic, they done did something to the organic.
Yes. So for our next episode, I'm gonna look up this guy that I have on IG, and he talked about how he lost 100 pounds by stopping. He stopped eating processed food. So what he does, he goes around the grocery store and different elements. I'll just start with flour because he can make his own bread and things like that. He goes on the back and reads us the ingredients, and most of the good ones only have like 3 ingredients. So it's all that process, those chemicals in the food that cause weight gain and all that other stuff. So
yeah, and disease and chronic disease, and
inflammation, cancer,
everything.
Yep.
Because even in other countries, like, you know, cancer is unheard of, and like Dominican Republic, all them other countries that's like foreign, they don't really know about cancer and stuff.
Especially
like
not
that.
At this rate.
And they eat a lot more natural, you know what I'm saying? You go up in the fish market and the meat market and everything's still alive. You want it live or dead.
Here they'll
you can take it home,
freeze it.
Yeah.
God knows what happened before it got frozen.
Right.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. I ain't even ate I haven't eaten a regular fish in I don't know how long. I haven't eaten a fish out the ocean.
Oh.
Like, and I don't know how long. You know, we've been on tilapia for the last.
Lord.
Farm raised tilapia
I
for the
don't
last.
even do it. I try not to. So, you know, you stick to the salmon. Even the salmon is farm raised. So it's like, what can we eat?
Right. It's America though. I think we gotta go visit another country.
My goodness, we need to go see another country.
For real. So if you feeling like you're intoxicated as far as like you've been eating that meat, you want to detox. I actually found out about Mr. Raphael, Yaki Raphael is his name. He's in
peace, love,
I'm gonna let him tell you
peace,
who he
love,
is.
light of healing, peace to the God, peace to the earth. Peace family, blessings family. I want to welcome y'all to my new YouTube channel, Chevydtv. Of course, y'all heard they done shut down and permanently removed my old YouTube channel, which was Yaki Awaken. Here, we're going to be basically demonstrating and showing you guys how to heal the body naturally. We're going to be talking about.
So just from what he just said, they shut his YouTube down, and what does he talk about?
Healthy stuff.
Okay.
How to heal the body naturally.
Come on, man. This man talks about health information, herbs, spiritual cleansing, mental cleansing, anything that's good for humanity as far as your body, your mind, and spirit. He owned that, and they're shutting down his YouTube. Let him keep talking.
Food forensics, investigating the food that we're supposed to be eating, food that we need to throw out. For those who don't know me, my name is Yakai Raphael. Everybody call me Yaki Awaken. I am a certified master herbalist. I'm also a certified biochemist. On top of that, I have certifications in Reiki healing and crystal healing. I'm a metaphysician. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm also a chairman and founder of Risen Black Messiah Alliance. We offer food programs. We offer.
Hey, you know what I always do?
What's that?
When I see people like this and they do all that, I be like, why they don't look like a god? You think you have like the most perfect body and the most perfect this, but that man probably spiritually more clean, body more clean.
Hair
but
natural. We don't know what he look when he stand up, man. We don't know what's under that.
Well, I'm just saying, I'm expecting him to be glowing. You feel me? Have
see.
some aura around him, like a shaman type, because he's a clean dude. You know what I'm saying? Clean on the inside and
agriculture
out.
programs, seed programs, and everything that I do, I'm going to be practicing, utilizing it, and demonstrating it in all of my videos that make up this specific YouTube channel. So make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Also, make sure you hit that bell.
Yeah, so make sure y'all check out his channel. He also has a website that he has his like herbs and all these kinds of medicines and stuff. You gotta accept the cookies to look at it. But so this is his site, and if you need like teas and herbs to cleanse your body and your mind and spirit, mainly your body, from all the toxins and stuff that we consume in. They do herbal assistance. They have herbal products. They have detoxes. And this is mainly just to bring awareness to people about their health, being health conscious. And even if you can't be that person like myself that might avoid meat altogether, you can still be moderate about what you intake. And kind of limited too. Like I said, I cut off the beef and the pork, so I'm just gonna stick with the chicken and then eat that in moderation. But even still, if it's processed, I would want to go to his site and purchase some of them teas, some of them bitters, and something that can counteract, you know, the stuff that you consume, and so that you can keep your temple, you know, clean and wholesome. Because I know for a fact every day when you consume something, you're working against yourself.
Indeed. And I'm a believer of like, we consume life or death. Like nobody's forcing us to eat what we eat. So life or death is kind of like in our hands when it comes to what we decide to eat. Right. Obviously, sometimes, as you said, some of the organic food may still have crap in it, you know, but it's still, let's try to have a better conscience and make conscious decision when it comes to what we consume.
Right. Do you cook?
I do. I don't cook often, but I do.
You cook meat?
Not much, no. Yeah, I barely even cook meat.
Oh, you have to send me some of them veggie recipes, cause that's my challenge. That's the challenge for me, like trying to find like new meals to replace the old stuff. Like you're so used to the pork chop, fried pork chop, smothered pork chop, fried chicken, smothered chicken, and all that stuff. It's hard to like wean yourself to a whole new flavor palette and a diet, because all the healthy stuff seems like it's flavorless and saltless. And
yeah, that's the thing. You gotta reduce the salt, find different alternatives. Like for me, instead of salt, I'd actually use like lime juice, lemon and lime juice. Yeah, it's just developing a different palate. But like I said, I'm gonna show you these the recipes I just found, but like the chickpeas look so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've seen the ones on IG. I will pull it up on him, but it's gonna take time. But I seen the chickpea recipes and the dips and the salads and the pastas and the meat substitutions. It be looking good.
Those mushrooms, oh my god. And then sometimes, okay, listen, next show, I'm gonna find the IG posts that I be running across. I'll save them because some of the meals look so good and they're like simple to make. They're not that hard. Yeah. I don't cook much because of my work schedule, and then my kitchen's always busy. always taking over. So, and I barely eat home. So my eating pattern's a little bit off. Yeah, but still got to make better decisions as to what I consume.
Definitely. Well, I actually just started going to the gym. Probably like a couple months ago.
Nice.
So I'm at least, like I say, trying to counteract as far as now my cardio and getting in shape. So hey, why not try to change the diet at the same time? That way you kind of work, everything is working in tangible together instead of working against each other. So I'm trying, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So yeah, we got our next topic. Let's talk about it. What we talking about today?
The topic that you chose.
All right, so the
Regarding.
first topic was, I'm gonna put you up at the top of it. I'm gonna put you down here. The first topic was, should same sex, see how I put you on the screen by yourself?
Let me see. Let's talk about it.
So, cause I'm gonna ask you how you feel about it. Should same sex partners or parents be allowed in kid movies? How you feel about that?
So, although it is not the norm and what used to be traditional, I believe that, first of all, it already has been, and I believe that it is okay, in the sense that I personally know same-sex parents, okay, and who are taking care of their children. So it's just about representation at this point, you know. America is very inclusive, you know, and you kind of have to, in a sense, to not exclude people. And same-sex marriage, same-sex parenting is what's going on in America. So I don't see why it should not be allowed.
Okay.
What happened to my life?
Your life, dude.
My life said,
Hold on, I'm gonna get your line right. But yeah,
you laughing at me? Oh my god.
I'm gonna get you. So what you were saying about it though?
Oh, I personally know a same-sex couple who have children.
Right.
And they're actually great parents. So I don't see why they shouldn't be represented.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My take on should same-sex parents be
in kids movies. Let's say kids movies especially.
I'm gonna say in today's society, yes. Before I say any more, I'm gonna go to the next question.
Oh,
so,
you're not gonna say how you really feel. Okay, go ahead.
No, because that's gonna
right.
That's going. So the next question is what I would have a little bit more input.
Yeah.
Should the TV and movie industry have parental guideline ratings for these types of productions? So my opinion on that is yes, they can have these movies, no problem, because hey, it exists. We gotta love everybody because we all God's children. So with that being said, I think the same way they have went out their way to rate these other movies like rated R, they got adult material, or if it got violence or this, they should have some kind of rating like a SSP or something, like same-sex parenting, or just to let parents know and be aware of what their
kids. Or just
kids.
Same-sex period, right? Because it said same-sex parents. That was the question. Okay.
Yeah. So it have like that rating, so parents can choose whether they want their kids to watch them kind of movies or not. Because like me, it was sprung up in my face and I was kind of offended by it because I didn't expect Buzz Lightyear friend to have two mamas and the girl and Multiverse Spider-Man.
Uh-huh.
She had 2 mamas, and it shocked me. I was
got
just
you.
like, wow, I never known that you can have 2 moms and be born. But I'm just,
Well,
I'm just saying.
We're not even going there. That one right there, we're going to leave that part alone.
But she had 2 moms. But I'm just saying, they could have let me know the little girl was going to have 2 moms.
Right.
in
You
the
were
movie.
just shocked as a parent.
Right. Not
your
saying
kid.
it was a problem, nothing. Because if my child was to ask me at the time, because she recognized, you know, did she say that was above her moms? Nah, y'all done put me on the spot to have to get into a whole topic of what I might not have been ready for or even wanted my child to be exposed to, you know what I'm saying? So people have that right to choose, not have it forced upon them and their kids in their household, especially when you raise traditional, you know, in a traditional heterosexual household. Stuff like that definitely hit you by surprise. So I think Hollywood could do better, and it should have been done off the rip. Just put ratings on these movies and let people know what they taking their kids to go watch. Even with the adult movies, I feel like it should have some ratings, because even adults might. I go to watch a movie with my old lady, I might not want to see somebody walk in the room with 2 dudes bonking. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm PTSD, you feel me, from 2 dudes bonking. So I would like to know ahead of time that was going to be in the movie, even as an adult. So,
I got you.
Hey, but I don't have no problem with it, to each his own. Hey, humanity is doing what it do. I have no rebuttals. Everybody can be a nice guy, a-hole, so you know, and everybody can love somebody and hate somebody. We all human, so let's all love and respect each other, and to do that we need guidelines and boundaries.
That's the respect part is good.
True that. And I think that's it for today.
That's it for today.
That's it. Yeah, that's all we got.
Yep, that is all we got. So I want to thank y'all for tuning in. You know?
You got any shout outs? Any shout outs to anybody out there?
Shout out to my son Day Day. Hey.
Shout out Day Day.
Hey.
Shout out to my daughters Alyssa and Zania.
Hey.
Shout out to anybody that tuned in.
Yes.
Dropped a comment. Shared it. Please share the live. Share the podcast. Share the post. Support the movement. This episode 5. As y'all can see, we shifting it around like a Tetris board in here. I got the production on the phone here. You feel me? So hey,
make it do what it do.
Hey, rock with us.
Listen, we here for you. How?
We here for y'all. So follow me on Instagram at Chevydtv. Chevy like the car, D as in dog, TV. And, of course, follow the podcast page at Chevydtv Podcast. And, Sabrina, where they can follow you at?
Everywhere at Sabrina La Voila. LAVOILA. Voila. Hey.
Hey, we out of here. Vamalos.